City Skylines is a progression-based game, and when I start my city and everything gets rolling, there are certain areas that I promised myself I would get back to. So we start a city and we're creating an area. Oh, we haven't unlocked parks yet? We'll get back to it. Do another area. Oh, we haven't unlocked pedestrian plazas yet. Well, we'll get back to it. My issue is I hardly get back to it. And the start of a city is such an area right here. Look at the start of the city in Riverton. I mean, it's beautiful with the trumpet interchange here, very nicely decorated. We got a bridge, multiple connections for the cars to go to and from work. But other than that, that's it. So yeah, I haven't really done anything other than, just put down some trees and nothing. So today we're going to fix up the starting area here. We're going to use some toll booths, and I can show you what we can do with these amazing props and assets in City Skylines. So first things first, we gotta clear out some space. All right, this is much better. Now we have some space to work with. All right, I want to use the toll booths for this one and also show you how you can sort of decorate the toll booths area in your city. Toll booths were part of a free update alongside the Industries DLC, if I'm not mistaken. We are going to use one-way toll booths here. So we have the start of a city. We're going to place each of those. We're going to flip the direction, of course. And there we go. We're going to place a toll booth in either direction right after the highway. Now this could be some trouble because this is a highway exit and cars are coming in really fast. So what we need to do is, okay, we're going to lose some of the fencing. That's not a problem. We have to upgrade some of the highway roads to one-way roads because the speed limit is much lower. We have 40 speed here and the highway is double the speed. So no, we don't want that. We want a smooth transition from the slow-moving toll booth roads to the highway ramp. Speaking of slow-moving toll booth, we have to go into the policies and check if we have automated toll. There we go. Vehicles no longer need to stop at the toll booth, makes passing through much faster. They will decrease the speed, but they won't stop, so it will still flow. All right, now we've added our toll booth. What's next? First of all, we got to connect back all of our networks, of course. So grabbing the one-way road, one thing I want to do first is, I guess, connect these roads up again, and we're going to go out by 12, and 12 units is the smoothest slope we can have in City Skylines. But since we have to sneak along here to connect back to the oval about, I think we might have to go down to maybe 9. Let's see how 9 works. This is sort of trial and error, right? It's not a big problem. We can adjust as we go along, and I made these directions all wrong. And of course, now we can't upgrade these, not a problem. See, that's what happens sometimes. Now the network, we can't even upgrade this to change the direction. So I'm having the upgrade tool, right-clicking doesn't work. So we'll have to take it out again, take both of these segments and then draw them the correct way. Now this will probably not work. That's what I thought, because it wants to create the pillar right in the middle. Easy. We'll do like this, and we'll do like this. And then we have pillars on... No, pillars are gone. Very nice. And the same over here. Do this and this. And we've connected. Perfect. And there's only also one node. There's not a node where we stopped. Super great. Okay. After the toll booths, obviously we had the separate entrance. And that still works. Yo, let's go. This is awesome. And this right here. Yeah, I feel like this needs to be back a little bit. Yeah. Easy as pie. We're just not going to go in such a smooth slope as we did before. Sorry, as we did before. So we were up to here. See how smooth the exit is? So we're going to squish that down a little bit, just like that, and then go to the freeform tool and have, that's much better. A much smoother curve in here. Okay, almost all the roads back in place. Look how easy that was, right? So let's see. Straight road. Oh my god, that works awesome. Okay, we're going to lose a pedestrian pathway, but that's not a big problem. Change direction of this one-way road, and I do believe almost all of the networks are back. Let's go. Now, the one thing, it might be a problem to get a bridge over these toll booths. So we're going to raise it up, and we're going to see how close can we get. Can we? Okay, yeah, we can't make a bridge. That's actually not a big problem. What we can do here, of course, is just tunnel. Okay, we could technically hit play and everything should work. So cars, yeah, they're flying around, but it's fine. Okay, let's put it on 3-speed for just a moment. Let's see what happens. All right, bit of a caveat here. You can already see it, or a bit of a choke point, I guess. Yeah, because cars that are coming in here from Thompson Street will probably go all the way to the left as well, right here. And then cars coming from Hunter Bridge will sort of cross traffic here. You can see that. It's okay. It's okay. As long as you have multiple entry and exit points to and from your city, you should be good. This is not a problem. Anyway, this is just going to be a showcase on how to sort of decorate these toll booths, how to integrate them, and also just have a really awesome entry to your city. And now let's get a service road going here. So that's 5 units. That gives us 2 units on this side, which is great. So just the regular 2-way road. And I guess we're going to go to up about here. And then, I don't know, my game is a bit laggy. I'm not sure why. And then we're going to go grab the 6-lane industrial road from Industries DLC, of course. Have a sort of a turning around point here. I might have made that road a bit too small, but we'll see what we can work with here. Maybe also need to scooch down the tunnels out of the way. Anyways, a small service road here. Grab your parking lots, which were part of a... I thought... Okay, sort of fixed. Very nice. Now grab that parking lot again. And, I mean, it fits in here perfectly, which is nice. I want the Park Street to be a tad bit longer. Draw this, grab the parking lot, scooch it all up to here. Yeah, that's nice. That's what I like. Now get the 6-lane road again, the industry road. There we go. Oh, that looks good. That looks really clean. So it's like an offshoot, sort of a like, oh, you're not allowed to go into the city. Like you have to be here on the parking lot. You got to fill out some forms, whatever, right? It could happen. It could potentially happen. So what I want now is a concrete vibe in here. And what better way to do it than with the airport apron from the airports DLC. There we go. Small airport apron. Look at this. Look what happens. Look at that. We have like, it's like Surface Painter, the mod, but we don't need Surface Painter because we have this cool thing, right? So what I want to do here is, yeah, all the way up through here, and sure, why the heck not? It doesn't really fit here, which kind of blows. I mean, I guess I could just use the big one. Yo, concrete vibe. The parking lot looking good. I think it looks really great. Now, what you could do, of course, if you wanted some foot traffic in here, you could potentially do this. And I guess citizens did... No, I didn't mean to take out that. I guess citizens would use that, I guess, right? Oh, it snaps to the walking path. Yo, I didn't even notice that. That's kind of cool. That's fire, bro. That's really fire. All right, that's sweet. And we're all covered up again. Super cool. We got bonus points with the streetlights here. Super amazing. All right. That's good. It already looks very official, very, you know, like toll boothy. Is that even a word? I don't know. All right. Now let's spice up this area by like 5,000. First thing I want is go into the fence section, grab the suburban fence because it looks really cool. And with the race day update, what we had, we can get fences on either side of the toll booth and also this road right here. I just think it looks really great. We could use this, or maybe, hang on, what about the regular fence, the park fence? Park fence looks kind of fire, not gonna lie. Oh, we can just change that around. Look how easy that is. That's great. Now we could do this, but I don't really want to do this. So yeah, this is really... Wait, what happens if we... Oh, wow. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. I mean, obviously we're not going to do that. Oh, this is cool, but I don't want to do that also. No fencing up here, but that looks kind of cool. Looks kind of cool. All right, so we are left with this. One thing I want to do is, yeah, use a lot of props and a lot of assets in this area. So go to the Parks and Plazas tab, go to the Content Creator Packs. I do have all Content Creator Packs. So we're going to go to Railroads of Japan for this one. We're going to go all the way, almost all the way to the end and grab the branch office, which is a really cool prop because you can place it anywhere. You don't need any road access, which is amazing. And I want this to be sort of not an administrative building, but sort of an office building in here. Yeah, like just like that. And we're also going to have one here next to the walking path. Okay, be sure to straighten that out. Don't delete the walking path. Just twisty and turny that. There we go. Yo, looking good. Very nice. This is something I really wish for more in the game, is to have like a prop pack with like buildings we can place. Okay, so that's that. Placing more buildings because we do have the lovely industry area here and we want this space to be filled out. No better way than to go back into Parks and Plazas, Content Creator Packs, History Renewed or Renewed History, and look at these factory buildings, which we can't place on the aprons. Not a problem. We will place them and then replace the aprons back in here. Well, they took out both of them. Gosh darn. All right, what thing we can do is go even closer to the tunnel here. Yeah. Then grab the smaller one. Yo, very cool. Very cool. We have the bigger version here. Could snuck it into here. Nice. And we have these little ones, these little buildings that can also fit. I do want to have like a path going through here though as well. So we're going to leave some space. There we go. Grab the path. Oh, snapping is turned on. I don't think I want snapping here. All right, now we got to be cautious not to snap to the path, but I do want the concrete. I mean, I guess we can start with the airport apron again. So in order to, oh, we don't need it here. If we could get it in here, that'd be kind of cool. So that's the big one. There we go. It actually works. Yeah, let's go. That's what I thought. Back to Parks and Plazas and then to Countryside, because I do want to have this amazing stone wall here, rock wall, 16 meters. And we're going to encase the parking lot. I wish we could place these a bit differently, but that is fine. Like there's no line tool or anything. We're playing unmodded, of course. Vanilla for the win. Why am I doing that, you ask? Well, I started playing City Skylines on PlayStation 4 back in the day. Ugh. Why does that not fit? I started playing City Skylines on PlayStation 4 back in the day, so I'm still always in that vanilla mindset. No mods. Yo, nice. Left the gap here because people want to walk through here. Yo, I like that stone wall. It looks really good, I think. Another cool thing for... Let's start with this right here. So we're going to go to Parks and Plaza again. Going to go to the base game props. We're going to scroll all the way to the back to get the crowd control barrier. Yes, indeed. This looks really cool. And I want to place some of these in here. Not too straight the line, you know, it should be like these are man-made, like these were set up by like security officers of the toll booths, perhaps, so they can look like this. A bit, oh, looking great, very nice. Now maybe sometimes, let's actually search for chair. We're gonna get that folding chair right here. Where was that from? Oh, from Park Life, of course. Gonna get that folding chair going right here. Nice. And back to props. I want to have, what is that actually? A kiosk. Well, it's not going to be a kiosk in our case. Sort of a security office type deal, right? Okay, maybe also an umbrella for these two chairs here. Yeah, sure. Why not, right? And it could be like these security people. There we go. Like this is obviously all optional. You do not have to do this. Let's get one of the big signs going for when you are traveling into the city. Let's slightly tilt it towards the road. There we go. Dino oil. Let's go. And we'll have a road be here as well. A road, a sign. I mean, a sign be here as well. Once you leave the city, sort of like a goodbye. Dino oil as well. Yeah, sure. All right, now for in here, something really epic, something really fun, because it's like an empty space, right? And we're gonna go back to Countryside Content Creator Pack, Countryside right here, get the asphalt path, and it will look sort of like tire marks, right? So we're gonna go as close to the road as possible. Can we go? Okay, nice. Now we're gonna twist it and turn it a bit. Sort of get a curve going. If we can, let's see how that looks. That is actually okay. This could be a bit... yeah, we need to do it like this. Yeah, but that's okay. That's fine for me. And now continue this with the asphalt path. And now stay in the Countryside Content Creator Pack and grab the shelter. Shelter 1. Place some of these, and this could be sort of not a garage, but a car parking space with a roof. So not a garage, but you know, just a parking space with a roof. Yo, look. Yo, we could even pretend there's solar panels on here to power some sort of electrical charging or something for electrical cars. Yo, that is sweet. Now in here, while I see it, we can also use the shack. There we go. Looks like military barracks almost. Okay, cool. Just to get some more buildings going. Again, I really wish they would make a prop pack of some sorts. Oh, by the way, we can unpause probably, right? Yeah, because we're just decorating. Okay, another cool thing from Railroads of Japan, that was. We have this little bathroom stall here. Public restroom, also a building you can place without needing road access. So what I want to do here is grab this, put that like so, and we can, of course, pretend it is not a restroom. Place a second one, but turn it around to get this shape of building. And that looks kind of cool, I think. It's like sort of, again, like an administrative building, right? Everything will be controlled once you try to drive into Riverton. And we can also get a chair going. Maybe even the barrier again, if we can. So no cars will drive here. Drive into... sort of a sense of security, right? Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. That looks cool. That looks cool. Well, police just drove through. Yo, this is really great. This is really cool, I think. Yo, awesome. All right, nice. That is basically the deal here with this toll booth. Toll booth decoration. Now, what we can do, of course, here, come in here, get some more buildings going, specifically the industrial buildings. We are going for that industry vibe because it is an industry area in here. And since we do not need any road snapping for these buildings, let me test this again with the airport apron now. Because this was curious, very, very curious, that, oh, I can't, how did I manage to do that earlier with, interesting. So the small ones stay, but the big building doesn't stay. But I mean, that's okay. We don't really need to have, that concrete jungle, concrete vibe over here. That's actually fine. And now for this side, you could go and do something like this again. Or what we can also do is simply place a bunch of trees to fill out the area. And there you have it. I mean, look at this. This is looking so good. I love the fact that we have these buildings from ROJ to place down. I love the fact that we have these factory buildings from the Renewed History Content Creator Pack. Great, amazing stuff. But that's just to give you a small idea of what you can do in City Skylines with the toll booth, or specifically with your city's entrance right here. I think this is amazing. And again, I usually forget to go back to these areas, so sometimes you gotta force yourself to think about it. And I think this looks really great. And also, of course, you can expand on this. We used a lot of DLC content, of course, but that's just because there's so many cool props and stuff in here. This is really, really small, really detailed. No need to do all of this. Of course, this works just fine on its own. But I think for this, yo, this is really great. And that's how you can integrate toll booths into your city. Drop me a comment letting me know what you think, and if you're going to implement this into your city or how you use toll booths. Do you even use the toll booth? Let me know in the comments below. Before we end things off, I want to give a quick but huge shout outs to all my YouTube members. Thank you so much for the support. It means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Special shout outs go to Serhi the Guy, Matty Valdez, Zexanal, J to the Jin, Torofia, Kitty Claude, Crazy Amon, Carl Chris Ross, Meshuiga, Brian AZ, and Celestial Otter. Thank you so much for going above and beyond with the support. I really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. And now if you're in the mood for some chill city building, watch our King's Peak series right here in the playlist. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and please stay safe out there. Bye bye now.